Hey guys, Gamer C here, and welcome back to a new video. Today we're playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Here we go.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay, here we go. I know which endings we're gonna get this time.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, here we go.
Now this, Stanley thought to himself, this is a bucket. And indeed it was.
Yep. This absolutely is a bucket. What else would it be?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room. But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How
This time
insightful the
I'll be
bucket turned
unplugging
out
the
to
phone
be.
with the bucket, since that's what I did directly after getting the apartment ending. Who knows what I'll say.
Truly, being here with the bucket was a grand adventure. Stanley reflected on all they'd been through together.
Yep.
First, walking through the door on the right. Then walking to the lounge. Then arriving at the lounge. What a thrilling journey the bucket had inspired.
Yep.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
No, it wasn't.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Pick up the phone and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
Whoa, hold on. Why did you unplug the phone?
Because I want to see what
You
would
trying to
happen.
Resist the bucket's orders? Stanley, I was joking. Obviously, the bucket isn't talking to you and telling you to do things. Buckets can't talk. It was a joke. Don't you get the joke? It's funny, Stanley. A talking bucket. Can't you see? Oh, goodness. I must have really bungled up the delivery if you actually took me seriously. Where did I mess up the joke? Should I have paused for longer or spoken quicker?
Yeah.
Comedic timing is so difficult. I wish I were better at it, but there isn't exactly an instructional video on comedy that one can watch to fully... Oh, wait, yes, there is.
Yep.
It's
Let's see it.
here. Let's take a look.
What is comedic timing?
Comedic timing.
What is comedic timing? How does it work?
It's just as
How long
old-fashioned
should it
as the
last?
other one.
How can it be used to effectively silence your political enemies? And more importantly, can it be taught in its entirety within 90 seconds?
This is like a 50s or
Thankfully, the
60s
answer
style
to
video.
all of these questions is yes. Let's dive deeper. If you've ever told a joke or made someone laugh, in all likelihood, you did it while standing 50 to 80 centimeters from them in a room of no more than 76 degrees Fahrenheit.
So specific.
With one of your arms raised straight upward at a 15-degree angle from
I should
your
try
body.
these tricks after this
These
video
are
is
the
over.
optimal conditions for good comedic timing. To begin the joke, start by stating and spelling your name. Provide a brief
Gamrrc.
synopsis of the joke, including the specific times at which the recipient of the joke will laugh, and then spell out your name a second time. With these steps complete, it's time to begin the humor. Speak the entire joke in no more than 18 seconds.
So
and no less than
specific.
13 and a half. Pausing only for bathroom breaks when necessary. When the joke has concluded, it is customary to inform your listener that the joke is over by declaring in your loudest possible voice, "I'm Dunny with the funny." Let's practice screaming, "I'm Dunny with the funny" now.
I'm Dunny with the funny. I'm Dunny with the funny.
This saying
I'm
is a
Dunny
perfect
with the
example
funny.
of expectations management, which is the cornerstone of good comedy. Finally, it's time to hand out surveys. Collecting hard data from your audience on how rapt they were throughout the joke is the only way to grow or learn as a comedian. An effective survey should be no less than 10 pages long and should include the same question reprinted several times, just to ensure the survey taker is actually paying attention and not simply filling in answers at random. And that's all there is. With these strategies at your disposal, you'll have audiences doubled over in laughter and even tripled over in
This
laughter
video will have
in no
them
time
doubled
at
and
all.
tripled over in laughter as
Just
well.
remember to let them stop laughing at some point, you gut-busting little scamp. After all, with each of us needed on the front lines of the war to fight the 12-legged invader who threaten our very existence.
Wait,
and
what?
very likely die in a hailstorm of bullets and mandibles. All of us must be prepared to give our lives to this noble cause, just as our children
we
must
should.
go after us, and their children after them. Godspeed, and may Earth reign supreme.
May Earth reign supreme.
Hey, goodness, this video is a little outdated.
Yeah, that looks like it's from
Well,
like the
no matter.
50s or
I think
60s.
the fundamentals of proper comedic timing are still as relevant today as they were back then. So
Yeah.
with that in mind, I believe
Yeah,
the
we still
only
have
way
good comedic
forward
timing
is
today.
for us to return to the two doors and walk through all of this again, so I can try telling my story with more appropriate comedic delivery. Come along.
That
let's
video
head
might have been the
back.
funniest part of the Ultra Deluxe. I prefer it over the original. But however, the original one is funny as well.
I can feel it. This time, I'm really going to nail the delivery. You'll be in stitches. A talking bucket, you'll say? How ridiculous. How absurd. What a hilarious
A talking bucket, how ridiculous,
The
how
king
absurd.
of
What a
comedy.
hilarious
That's what you'll
concept.
call me.
Yep,
Think
you are the
we
king
had
of comedy,
instructions.
narrator.
Otherwise, who knows where we'd be right now? Well, I wouldn't be the king of comedy, that's for sure.
Yep, you've always
Bucket
been.
spoke to Stanley. The bucket spoke. The bucket spoke.
The bucket
Oh, I'll
spoke.
figure it out on the fly. No need to overthink things.
Okay, bucket. Are you ready for the real world again? Actually, since the bucket can't leave, I'm pretty sure that he wants us to re-walk through all of this. We went past the employee lounge. I love both versions of the choices ending. They both are really good in their own ways.
Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Okay. Let's go through the one on the left.
You were supposed to go through the door.
You said they entered the door on the left, narrator.
Did you not even look at the instructional video? I think this is all covered very clearly. There's no way I can make the comedic timing work now. It's done. The joke is completely done and over. It's all your fault, Stanley.
You were the one who said walk through the left door. It's not my fault that I followed your orders.
One of our meetings from now on. All because you couldn't watch a simple video and take a hint. Are you proud of yourself for bringing me down, Stanley? Are you?
Yes. Oh, he's just as mean as the original when you go through the left
When
door.
Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left.
You know what? I'm going through the door on the left
No,
again.
no. You were supposed to go through the door on the right, leading back. Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left. No. You were supposed to go through the door on the right, leading back. Here we go.
What was that in that
You ready?
room?
When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left. No. You were supposed to go through the door on the right, leading back. Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Okay, let's go through the door on the right. 4:45. Wow, it's not broken anymore. Unlike in the original. What's here?
What?
The phone.
The phone already? No. What's going on? There was supposed to be several rooms leading up to this. There was supposed to be a build-up to this.
Yeah, what happened to the other
Display
rooms?
of remarkable comedic wit, which culminates in this scene with the phone. But now the timing's completely off. The joke will never land. Well, not the way it was meant to. And it's all my fault. I must have forgotten that the phone room comes immediately after the two doors room. What an egregious mistake.
No, it was supposed to be
I
the
bet it was
employee
myself.
lounge.
I don't deserve the title of King of Comedy. I'm
No,
not.
you do.
I'm not even the lowliest joke-telling whelp. I think I need to go back and rewatch that instructional video again. Yes, surely that will help me improve my...
I like this version of the
Stanley, you
of
love
this
the bucket
ending,
so much it's like you
but I prefer the
you know
original.
all of your other most prized
But both are
possessions
pretty cool in their own
pale
ways.
in comparison. Yes. Let me try that again, Stanley. I heard that you are pale with shame about how unabashedly in love with a bucket you are. No?
I love these bucket jokes.
Is it the delivery? Pale with shame. Pale with shame. Pale. What's another word to describe a bucket? Stanley, the bucket is so metal. I think I saw it playing guitar. No. Getting away from making fun of Stanley's obsession with the bucket, which was the whole point of this. I'm no good at these jokes. I need more instructional videos. That's exactly what it is. That's what will make